Emmanuel is not just a gallery owner, he's a businessman and a salesman. I mean, that's what I'm going to call him personally. Then Emmanuel came in and I was like, can I have some of this work and let me go and try if we're going to sell them? And he came back with nothing. He came back with cash.
My name is Imal Silva. I'm an artist. I use various mediums to express myself.
My name is Blessing Bee Azubike. I'm curating the SILVA Lining, which is a retrospective exhibition of works by Imal Silva from his years in Ibadan. While Mr. Silva was given a stage at the opening of the Tech Art Gallery, he decided to open up that stage for others to be celebrated, and in the process as well celebrate Ibadan. So it's just what we are doing here today, celebrating Ibadan, celebrating other artists who are doing great work from here in Ibadan, and then celebrating the artist himself, Mr. Imal Silva.
Like I said, I'm an artist. I actually came here about 41 years ago. I was born on the island of Sri Lanka, but I adopted Nigeria as my home. Nigeria adopted me as well, as a son. I'm settled, married, and I have my practice here in Nigeria. I grew up in Ibadan, and both the education I had as well as my practice as an artist was in Ibadan. We're here today for the opening of the Tech Art Gallery, and I happen to be the first artist who is going to be featured. And in my case, it's not just my artworks. Like I said, I had to actually get this from a collector just to showcase here, because this exhibition is about my work in Ibadan. In that period where I was in Ibadan, the works I did, these are all reprints, the small ones are reprints. The photographs you see with all the descriptions are events, activities, initiatives, projects. The big one you see behind me is actually a real live physical painting, oil on canvas, of drums, and it belongs to a very erudite scholar who is a linguist and is an engineer in sound, and he has a collection of artworks and art instruments from across the world. So this was a commissioned work for him. So it's basically to look at the progression of my work as well as my activities, projects, initiatives, to inspire other people, to help other people to know that it is possible in the midst of all our challenges to still be artists and to still be part of a community that will continue to inspire, that will continue to communicate, continue to point direction, you know, and also to comfort people.
I feel very honored, privileged, if you might say, to be a part of this event, because the artist in question is somebody I've known for quite a while. I can say quite a bit about Imal Silva, and you know, he's somebody who's been very passionate about the art. When he moved to Abuja, I was scared. I mean, I thought, okay, wow, what's going to happen to his art, the gallery, and all of that? And really, for a while, it seemed as if everything was quiet. But you know, you can't push passion away. And passion is speaking right now. He's come back, and he's come back big time. And I know the sky is not even the limit. It's just a starting point.
My works has been doing very well in the auction. Very, very well. And Ibadan has been getting the recognition which I think that we deserve. So lately this year, I was actually commissioned to paint the portrait of the late Queen Elizabeth. So officially, I'm the last artist to paint her before she dies. And the portrait has been documented in the Royal Portrait of the Queen all over the world, so it's there. And you know, after painting that, I got an official letter from King Charles now. I was specially invited to come to Buckingham Palace, and I met with him, and we shook hands, and he was said, "You did a fantastic job." So I'm happy. So Ibadan to the world, glory be to God.
So when he's saying some few thousands of pounds, you understand the few thousands of pounds.
Fantastic.
Pleasure to be here. This is New Streams Conference and Culture Center, place owned by my wife and I, and started almost 20 years ago. Today we're opening our gallery with Imal Silva's work. He's a remarkable gentleman who I've known for over almost 20 years now. But it's really great to have him here today, and the team of people who came in today to help us open this gallery has been absolutely wonderful. The topics we discussed and the things we spoke about, I believe, are life-changing for Nigeria. Mr. Silva concluded this evening's program with, this is an opportunity to rebrand our nation, and I couldn't agree with him more. And there's nothing better than the art.
It's a very interesting evening. I see 2 or 3 things roll into one. One is a celebration of Ibadan, celebration of Imal Silva.
My relationship with Imal Silva had been from his onset of becoming an artist.
I'm here today because we are celebrating Ibadan and all the artists that there are in Ibadan.
This event, this kind of program, I think we need more of it in Ibadan.
Here is a man who we are celebrating his achievements. And so here is wishing him more grease to his elbows, more creativity, and to say that he's not just by himself, but there are a lot of people who are flowering. And at the end of the day, it is this creative fuel that will light up all of Nigeria.
My relationship with Mr. Silva, we have been together since 2006. He has done a lot in my life, and through him, he made me to realize that someone has no limits. You can do more than what you thought that is your limit.
I originally trained as a medical doctor, and I resigned from UCH. I trained in UCH, I resigned from UCH and went on to become an artist. Well, I was quite surprised myself because I hadn't known that I was an artist. I knew I could draw, I just took it as a hobby. And so that's how it all started. But anyway, I'm an artist and I live in Ibadan.
We were able to achieve so much in this little time we spent together, and the quality of conversation was not just rich. I think it was inspiring, it was insightful, and it was directional.